Thank you. Let's go. This one. So you don't move. If you move, you go. You hit you. So let's go. So you watch. Okay. Watch it. You go in. Right? So you don't. Let's go. Finish. Let's go. Let's go. We are interviewing a unique young fellow, an upcoming boxer, and using the term upcoming is actually not the right term, but this is one young man that is is vicious, is articulative in his fighting skill and style, is an athlete, is a unique fellow. Mention everything. His number is 206343. He's a boxer. That's his raw. In the world, he's rated 259, and he's a national competitor, as his title is rated number 2, but I think I rate him to be number 1. Even the rating of the 259, I rate him at somewhere between 90 over the whole world. His current manager is Tashman Brown from the USA, and I'm his coach in Zambia. My name is Kevin Stumbeko, and our certified team promoters is from the USA, and he's had international bouts and professional bouts, 5 bouts and 1 KO, and he's active. That's his status. His title held is facing a challenge fight in the USA in a couple of months, post-COVID, and we know too well that his birth name is Gracious Simulazi, and he's Zambian, and his date of birth is a young fellow, so we won't talk much about it. I love his division fight. He's a flyweight. His stance is a double fighter, so he can fight in any side, North Pole, South Pole. He's an orthodoxal, creative guy, and he's residing in Zambia. As being an interviewer, I'll quickly run through that's his status currently, and I would love to now ask him his direct questions. He is the young fellow. I'm sure he's able to take the questions. You being a boxer, what are your names?
My name is Gracious Simulazi.
Where are you from?
I'm from the northeast side of Zambia.
Where do you live?
Currently, I live in Loma. That's where I live.
So, what would like to know is who's your manager?
My manager is Tashman Brown from the United States.
Okay. Great. And who's your coach? How do you find your coach?
My coach is Kevin Stumbeko. He's really a great coach. He has been taking me through different things, teaching me about life. He's not just a coach. He has taught me a lot, like about life and about other things.
What made you want to start fighting and want to become a boxer?
I wanted to become a boxer since the day when I went to the gym. I found people training at the gym. Then I really loved boxing. I really loved watching boxing. So that's how I got inspired when I saw people how they were training. That time I found Kennedy Kanyanta and Esther Pidi, they were training in the gym. Then looking at the status of my mother, she's been sick for some time. So I said that this can help out.
So, out of these fighters that you've mentioned, what have they really meant to you?
They have mentored me a lot, like Kenneth Kanyanta. After he resigned from being a boxer, he became a coach. He became a national coach. I was with him when I was preparing for the Olympic qualifiers in 2016. I was with him. I was training with him. I stayed with him in Copper Belt. He camped me for some months. And then that's how he said, "Look, you just have to go pro." Fighting means everything to me. This is all I got. This is all I have. What I can only do is to box. Boxing is my life. Boxing is everything. I enjoy being a boxer than working for big companies, being a pilot, being or anything big or even being a president. I enjoy being a boxer most.
What is your game plan in the ring?
My game plan in the ring is to do what I can do apart from what the corner has told me, or apart from the coach, what the coach has told me. I also have to create my own plans. I also have to create my own moves, because you find at times the coach tells you that you need to go, you need to do this move. You try that move, but it isn't working out. So I need to have my own plans. I need to use other ways to get points, because my aim is to win by points, not to win by KO.
Would you enjoy to fight a guy who fights like you?
I would enjoy to fight someone like Earl Spencer.
Would you change when you're in there? Because you share the same side.
Because me, the way I am, when I'm in the ring, when I see that this guy coming this way is too good in this style, I switch to another style. I've got different styles.
But you've been the best fighter in Zambia. I mean, been pointed out as the best fighter. What do you think you can do to the nation? Can you bring the belts for us?
I'm pretty much sure that I'm going to bring big belts here in Zambia.
I mean, what do you feel you can be in the next couple of years?
In the next couple of years, I see myself being the world champion. I see myself being on fighting in top ranks. I see myself like the way Leon Grasha is, Tank Davis, Driven Annie. That's where I see myself in the next coming years.
How do you want to be remembered in boxing?
I want to be remembered as a boxer who did his level best for his country, who brought back the belts. When my fighting career is over, what I want to do is to set up a boxing foundation whereby even the young ones will be coming there, then teach them. When they learn now, they go further, they become champions, they do even more things than things which I'm going to do.
We wish you all your best in your career, young man. And as a moderator and as an interviewer currently, and being your coach, I wish you all the best. And I trust you do all the best for the nation. And we want to thank all the people that have been supporting us. We have our editor who does the filming, who's been supporting us for quite a while. And he's a very productive fellow, and he's very creative. So we expect to see a lot of this probably on YouTube, and further interviews of this kind. I wish you all the best, young man, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.